Aloha friends, Kristina here, and today I am so excited to share with you the best juicing recipes for a liver cleanse. This past weekend, I got a ton of fresh beets from the farmer's market, and so I decided that I'm going to use them, and I'm going to use them to do a cleanse that supports not only my liver, but my full body. I've learned that a lot of people don't really think about their liver health while on their healing journeys, but the truth is that your liver plays such a vital role in keeping you healthy and strong. Your liver is responsible for flushing and detoxifying everything that goes through your body. And from time to time, I believe it's important to support your liver by providing it with the nutrients it needs so that it can cleanse itself, so that it can repair itself, and in turn do the best job that it can for your body. And there's many different ways to do a liver cleanse. There's many different herbs you can take or different programs out there. But for me today, I'm gonna keep it simple, and I'm simply going to drink juices that I know support the detoxification and strength of my liver. I'm going to be sharing 3 different juicing recipes with you today, all with different levels of intensity. I have one that is light, one that's intermediate, and one that is pretty strong and intense. And when I'm referring to the intensities of the juice, I'm not only referring to the taste and the flavor, but I'm referring to the strength of the juice or the effect that you can expect to have it on your body. So if you're looking for a light liver cleanse, I definitely recommend the first recipe that I'll share with you, or the easiest one. If you're looking for something that's medium, definitely do the intermediate one. If you're looking for a strong liver cleanse or a full body flush, I would definitely recommend the strongest, or the third recipe that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So I'm going to start today with the easy or the light recipe, and then I'll share the medium strength or intermediate recipe. And then finally, as the last recipe I'll be sharing in this video, I'm going to share my strongest and most powerful juicing recipe so that you can detoxify and fully support your liver. So I'll be sharing these recipes with you in order from the lightest to the strongest. Something I have to say about the strongest recipe today is that it's actually one of my favorite recipes and not one to be afraid of. My easy recipe is light and sweet. My intermediate recipe is a mix of sweet and savory, and my super strong recipe is just all savory, right? So nothing to be afraid of. It's just a really strong tasting juice, and also it does create a movement for you, right? I hope I'm saying that right. It definitely will create some movement within the body. Something I didn't get to talk about in the video today, but I just want to mention briefly here in the intro, is I always have freshly juiced beets in my house. Not more than a cup, or maybe just a little bit more than a cup, but freshly juiced beets are a natural laxative. So you can take a sip whenever you want, now and then, to get things moving. And I also love to use freshly juiced beets in my recipes because it adds such a beautiful color into anything that you're making. You can add it into salad dressings, into smoothies, and more. It's really always a great idea to have freshly juiced beets on hand. And I didn't really get to talk about that in the video today, but having freshly juiced beets in your house and using it in other recipes is a wonderful way to support your liver every day. And even though we're focusing on liver health today, all of the recipes I'm going to be sharing with you today are amazing for your entire body. So please feel free to enjoy these whenever you want on a regular basis. They're good for you no matter what. I've just added these recipes into my Fully Raw recipe app for you so that you can reference them and have them with you wherever you go. You don't need to write down these recipes during this video because they are easy to access on my recipe app. My Fully Raw app currently has more than 500 raw vegan recipes waiting for you to enjoy, and many of those are juicing recipes. My app is the go-to place for raw vegan recipes, and not only will you find juices, but you will also find smoothies, salads, desserts, dressings, epic dishes, and so much more. My app is available on both iTunes and Google Play, and I've included both of those download links below for you in the description. I hope you go give it a download, and I hope that you love it, and thank you. I'm going to be using my Nama J2 juicer to make these juicing recipes today. The Nama J2 juicer is my favorite juicer of all time. It's the one I have in my home, and it's the one that I love and recommend to all of my family and my friends. It's simply the best. Its hands-free technology allows you to add in whole ingredients at a time, close the lid, walk away, and when you come back, fresh juice is made for you. It makes batch juicing so easy because you can make a lot of juice at once in no time at all. It saves me time, effort, and prep, and I've done several juicer comparisons out there, and the Nama wins every single time. I'm using the large hopper attachment, the pitcher and strainer, and also the beautiful glass bottles by Nama. And all of these accessories make my juicing experience that much better. Having a Nama J2 inspires me to juice more, and my body thanks me for it. If you're looking to get a new juicer, please check out the Nama J2. You can get $58 off the Nama J2 juicer and 10% off all accessories by using the code FullyRaw58. That code is on the screen for you, and I've also included it in the description below along with a link for you. If you haven't already started your juicing journey, now is the time. Please check out the Nama J2 link and code below and enjoy. All right, my friends, I'm getting thirsty, so let's jump into these juicing recipes. The first juicing recipe I'm going to be sharing with you is a pineapple, beet, and lime recipe. I usually like to batch juice this recipe or make it in bulk because it is so good and so sweet, and I can drink a lot of this at once. For this recipe, I'm going to be using 3 whole cut pineapples, 1 small beet, 1 lime peeled, a small thumb of turmeric, and a small thumb of ginger. Once I have all of these ingredients chopped and prepared, I simply load them into my Nama J2 juicer and watch the magic happen. You'll notice here that I have the large hopper attachment on top of my J2 juicer to make this batch juicing process a lot smoother and easier for me. Using this large hopper allows me to add in more produce at one time, which in turn allows me to make more juice at a faster rate. This large hopper is the ultimate time saver, and I have it linked below for you in the description as well. Once you've run all these ingredients through your juicer, go ahead and pour these into any glass jars of your choice. I'm actually using the beautiful Nama jars here that are made for juicing. These sealed tight jars help this juicing recipe to last in the refrigerator for up to 4 to 5 days. So I will make as much of this juice in one go as I possibly can. I'll enjoy 1 or 2 jars today, and then I will save the rest for tomorrow or the following days. How good does this juice look? And it's good for you too. Next up, the second juicing recipe I'm going to be sharing with you today is a beet, carrot, ginger, and lime juice. Because beets are a root vegetable, they pair perfectly with carrots, which are another sweet root vegetable. For this juicing recipe, I'm going to use approximately 10 to 12 large juicing carrots, 3 small to medium size red beets, 1 thumb of ginger, a half of 1 lime or lemon peeled, and optional if you care to spice this up, you can add in a clove or 2 of garlic or a thumb of fresh jalapeno. This is a very rich, strong, and detoxifying juicing recipe, so be sure to sip on it slowly and enjoy every sip. You don't need to gulp this one down. I like to remind people to chew your juices, especially with recipes like this. Mix it with your saliva and make sure you're taking the time to enjoy it as if you were chewing a meal. It really allows all of those digestive enzymes in your mouth to start breaking it down immediately. Chewing your juices will help you to absorb the nutrients better, and also it will help with the digestive process. Once you finish running all of these ingredients through your juicer, feel free to strain these again if you want the juice to be super smooth, or go ahead and pour these into any glass jars of your choice. The beet and carrot juice won't yield as much quantity as the pineapple juice. That's normal because these are root vegetables. And this juicing recipe will last for approximately 2 to 3 days in the refrigerator in these sealed tight glass jars or containers. Best served when cold, I hope you give this juicing recipe a try, and I hope that you love it. And last but not least, I'm going to be sharing my ultimate liver cleanse juicing recipe with you right now. Now, I have to give you a disclaimer and let you know that this juicing recipe is intense. It is a very, very strong and savory juicing recipe. It's not going to taste good to everyone's palate. I happen to think that this juicing recipe tastes incredible, and oftentimes my body will crave it. However, if you're not used to juicing a lot of dark leafy greens, then this might not taste as good to you in the beginning. However, this is one of the best juicing recipes that you can make to support not only your liver, but also your kidneys and your entire body. Your digestive system will thank you for this one as well. You'll also want to drink this one slowly, as it is known to be a natural diuretic, and it's a powerful remineralizer for your body as well. For this juicing recipe, we're going to be using approximately 2 small beets, 5 to 6 leaves of dinosaur kale, 2 heaping handfuls of fresh spinach, 3 large collard leaves, a whole head of celery, approximately 15 full stalks of parsley, a small thumb of fresh jalapeno pepper, or you can use any other fresh pepper of your choice, like Hawaiian chili peppers or fresh cayenne pepper. You only want to add a little because a little goes a long way in this juice. A small thumb of ginger, and 1 lime or lemon peeled. If you really want to add in an extra kick or give it a stronger element, you can also add in approximately 2 cloves of garlic. Run all of these ingredients through your juicer, and if this juicing recipe ends up tasting too strong for you, you can always add in a few extra apples. However, I've always felt that adding apples into this recipe ruins the taste quite a bit, so I like to leave it strong and savory. Once you run all of these ingredients through your juicer, go ahead and pour this into any glass jars of your choice. This is a juicing recipe that I like to drink the day of, or that I like to enjoy immediately. This recipe will last for up to 2 days in a sealed tight jar or container, just like the Nama ones that I'm showing you right here. However, it's best to drink when it's fresh. So as soon as you finish making this juicing recipe, go ahead and drink or enjoy. Remember that this is a powerful juicing recipe, so make sure that you don't have too many plans for the rest of the day when enjoying this juicing recipe, or just make sure that you're home or near a restroom if needed, because it can create some strong detox reactions. After you enjoy this juicing recipe a few times, it will become a lot easier to enjoy, and you'll get to the point where you just want to enjoy this juicing recipe because you crave it and because it makes you feel so good. It's loaded with nutrients, minerals, phytonutrients, biophotons, chlorophyll, and so much more. Everything that is in this juicing recipe will support not only your liver, but your entire body as well. Enjoy, my friends. Thank you all so much for joining me in this video today. If you have liked these recipes, or if you're excited to give them a try, please give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, because there is only more juiciness to come. If you're interested in getting a new juicer, please check out the Nama J2 juicer and use the code FullyRaw58 to get $58 off your juicer. This code will also give you 10% off all of Nama's accessories as well, so that you can make your juicing experience even better. I've included the code on the screen and the link in the description below for you. Check them out and enjoy. If you're looking for more juicing recipes or raw vegan recipes, please download my Fully Raw app, where you can find all of my recipes, including the ones that I shared with you today. There are hundreds of recipes on my app waiting for you to enjoy. And not only does my app have recipes, but it also has challenges, meal plans, a customizable meal planner, a customizable shopping list, my latest videos, and so much more. It is such an incredible resource, and I'm working all the time to make it even better for you. My app is available on both iTunes and Google Play, so you can have it on any mobile device and even on your iPad. Those links are in the description below for you. Please give it a download and have some fun making raw vegan recipes in your kitchen. All right, my friends, I'm gonna go and enjoy these delicious juices. Wishing you a healthy and peaceful day or evening, no matter where you are, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Sending you all my hugs and my love.